probably been several guest speakers on Mayo Correctional Institution in the past. I just like to get around because I'm very big on community relations, getting out and supporting our residents of our county, which was Lafayette County. Just kind of share with y'all the latest information. I did conduct a tour, and that's one of the first things when I arrived at Mayo Correctional Institution. I got asking a few questions, which all wardens do, that's appointed to institutions, as wardens that's never been there. And you ask questions about the local community and the stuff you have going on within the facility. And as some of y'all are aware that we got the annex bill that get asking around, and some of our taxpayers of the county and elected officials wouldn't even have an opportunity to look at where the money was spent in this facility. So I got together and I said, well, I want to invite everybody out who's willing to come or who wants to come and look at where at this impressive facility. And I hope the ones that did or were able to make it to a tour was impressed with it. But I definitely wanted the taxpayers and our residents to look at what y'all have invested in and get a chance and opportunity to see that. I know, we're a small community, and a lot of people hear secondhand news what goes on in institutions and stuff like that in the area. And I'm the type I like to get out and talk to you and let you know what's going on. I know a lot of you have family members that's employed at Mayo Correctional Institution, our friends. And I can assure you, y'all know our mission as an agency is first of all, is public safety, and that's safety of the public and staff and inmate population. So, it's my job. I'm tasked with the responsibility of ensuring that your family, friends, loved ones that go in that gate every morning comes out that gate safe, as well as the safety of the inmate population. There's a few statistics, I'd just like to run by y'all. I'll kind of give you a brief history. I know some of y'all probably sitting in this room has a lot more history and knows a lot more about Mayo Correctional Institution than Rodney Tomlinson does. But just in case one sitting here today that don't know, I just want to go over a little history with you as far as when it was built and where we're at now and what we have. What our residents is available to them, and I'm very big on trying to get the word out of employment in our county, and I think all of y'all is in agreement that Mayo Correctional Institution is one of the biggest employers in our county. So I'd definitely like for y'all to spread the word when we advertise and we start filling vacancies and all, to get the word out to people in our local community to apply for them. And in addition to that is also, we have nearby facilities that currently right now have quite a few vacancies, that's needing in staffing, and that's Swanee Correctional Institution in Live Oak and Taylor Correctional Institution in Perry. So there's, for some that's seeking employment and doesn't know, there is employment out there with our agency. And right now, as it stands today, those two institutions that I can speak of that need applicants. So they need some staff. That being said, and excuse me, I'm going to refer to notes now because my birthday, Mr. Pierce's mine was Sunday, so I'm getting to be an old man. I look to my left here and I see young kids, and I can't even remember back then when I was that young in high school. So y'all bear with me, okay? And I know sometimes, this talk might be a little boring to y'all, but I just kind of want to go over what say we have in our county and the leaps and bounds that our agency has made as far as reentry, because there were statistics come back months and years ago. On the average, and I hope don't hold me to the actual percentage on this, okay, because I could be off, but about 80% of incarcerated individuals will be returning to society. And you can think of that, you can think of the numbers, and it's not all big communities, okay. I've been in the Department of Corrections 23 years, and a lot of us no longer just, when you can walk inside that compound there at Mayo Correctional Institution and talk to some of the inmates and ask them where they're from. Years ago, it's mostly your bigger, like Dade County, Miami-Dade, Duval County, Lockswood County, big counties like that. But you'd be surprised that small communities now of inmates that's incarcerated that will be coming back to our small communities. So it's very important to us as an agency with our reentry efforts, and we took leaps and bounds in the past few years on far as availability of stuff we're offering inmates as far as program-wise and trying to better their education and stuff like that. So when they come out, they have a chance to succeed in society, to get a job, get meaningful employment, and it's not out there committing crimes against our residents. So that's why it's so important for us and to drive for our agency